today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15. Guys, this is a special episode with DaVinci. You can see I am joining here with the phone because this is actually urgent content. We will be going into the charts and answer the question, finally, was this the blow off top at 34,800? Are we going to go higher, not off the previous top, or is there another price target? And more importantly, how are we going to trade it? This is exactly what we want to be talking about today. But for the second part of the video, I have a little sherry here for you guys. I have a little surprise. There is a crazy, literally crazy price prediction by DaVinci J15. And I was asking him, are you actually for real? He wants to tell you what he is expecting for the Bitcoin price here until the end of this year. And I promise you guys, hands down, if this will not blow your mind, I will buy you a beer or a coffee or water when I see you the next time. I can promise you this will certainly blow your mind. But with that being said, I want to go straight into the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pot, 5 by 5, man. Oh my goodness, what a day to be alive. Every day in the Bitcoin universe is a great day to be alive. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, and we're going to profit big time from it. I noticed that all of your audiences, including mine, have been profiting extremely well. How you doing, man?
I'm doing extremely well, man. It is a great time to be alive, and of course, it's nice to enjoying our own profits. But I'm sure that you can agree, seeing our community's profits in the comment section, sharing them with us here. This is what truly actually lightens up our heart, because your profits are our profits are your profits. We are a big community, we are a family, and we are sticking together. This is the reason why me, and especially DaVinci, is taking a few more minutes out of our day to share with you our knowledge and our thoughts on the markets right now. And this is what I want to this is why I want to ask you, DaVinci, maybe you pull up the charts and you share your magical TA with us today.
Awesome. Yes, for sure. All right. So, man, Bitcoin has been like bouncing off of the bottom of this these two trend lines, which are longer term trend lines for what's called a rising wedge, right? If we zoom out a little bit, I don't know if how it's gonna look. No, it's not gonna look so good. So
yeah,
I'm gonna
also,
stay.
by the
here.
way, guys, quick apology. Of course, we have here this Skype setup with the phone. Sorry, DaVinci. I just wanted to tell the guys. Yesterday, I completely wrecked my MacBook, and I already bought here a new iMac just for you guys to be up to date with the quality. But now we have to get the content out. So I hope for your understanding, guys. And soon we are back with the old quality. But make sure you watch this video until the end, because what DaVinci has to share is actually extremely important. I want to get this video up as early as possible. And the price prediction he has, this is something I already said it, which will certainly blow your mind. Anyway, DaVinci, please continue. I just wanted to explain the difference in video quality here.
Yeah, no problem. As you know, Bitcoin took a dump, went all the way down to $27,000, and then came back up, and then it stayed within this, somewhat in this range of this rising wedge, and it seems to be stuck here. As you can see, right, we tried to break down and it came back in, and we're stuck inside this rising wedge. And I was saying in my channel that, hey, listen, you know what, if this thing breaks down, it has to break down all the way here. And then once it breaks this level, right, at 30,000, that's it, we could break down. But first we have to exit the rising wedge, right? And I wouldn't want to take any bets either direction until either we break down from the 30,000 or we break up above $32,800, and then maybe we'll check this one more time and then go higher. But yeah, that's where you want to see this thing break, and then we're headed probably to 36,000 as the first stop, then 46,000, and then 52,000 as one of the other Fibonacci levels, extension levels, which is
I mentioned that one as well, man. I mean, this is crazy, but I'm expecting this one not earlier than within 2 months. What would you say?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we do it right away, really fast. But you know, this is Bitcoin, right? You know, this Bitcoin will do whatever it wants to do. What I think we should concern ourselves is with this rising wedge, right? What we've noticed over and over again, and what I've started to notice is that Bitcoin is ignoring the setting up bearish trends, right? Setting up bearish trends, because this is a bearish pattern. If we could zoom out on this, right, you could see that it's a clear bearish pattern, which has a bearish target of $23,000. But as we've noticed, that Bitcoin gets into a bearish pattern and then goes the opposite direction the whole time, every single time.
Crazy. Since 3 months or so.
Exactly. I don't know if it's going to stop. It's just going to change its mind this time around. All we can do is go, okay, listen. I'm gonna take the what's it called, the bet once it confirms either this direction or that direction. That's the confirmation. These are the 2 confirmation points. Unfortunately, they're very wide, right? And this makes it difficult for traders to get in. But hey, you know what? There's lots more profit once you get in at this level at 30,000. Lots of profit upwards at above $32,000. So hey, might as well try it. Give it a shot. See what happens.
So what you would say is, in case we are going above the 32,000 US dollar level, you are expecting more volatile upwards price movements once we are breaking below the previous low at 30,000 or 29,927. The lower line here, the lower purple line, this is where you would say this is the bullish invalidation point, and we are certainly going to go further lower, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So further lower, and in fact, right, if we this because it creates an M pattern, right? If we zoom in a little bit, you can see the bigger M right here. Once we do that, and then we create another M here, you can see what that does here is if we go from here to there, and then we bring the measured move down, right? You can see it brings it down, creating even a bigger M onto 27,000 even. And then breaking this level, which makes this level even a bigger M down to $20,000 if we draw a measured move from here. So it's pretty brutal.
Funny enough, I had the Fibonacci retention level at the golden pocket, the 61.8 actually, from the macro swing low to the macro swing high. And that was also in alignment with the 20,000. I think the 61.8 was at 19,850. So whenever we have this confluence, at least we should take a step back and be a little bit more cautious right now. We were like kamikaze traders within the last 3 months. So I think now at least we can step a little bit back and say, I'm getting more cautious now, and this is what I'm doing. I'm not jumping into the next ascending triangle or into the next symmetrical triangle breakout here unless we are not confirming that we are continuing this bullish trend towards the upside. So I'm very happy that you are here on my side. But here in the second part of the video, and this is what probably many people are waiting for, Da Vinci, I watched, and I actually joined the stream also just after you joined. I watched this live stream with Tone Vase recently, and he was asking you, Da Vinci, what is your price prediction until the end of this year or until the end of the cycle, right? Which you predict to be in the end of the year or maybe going into 2022. And you said a number. I mean, I was shocked that you were saying it with so much confidence there live in the stream. And they said, are you sure? Like, are you for real? And you said, yeah, for sure. So can you maybe share this number you were predicting for the end of this bull cycle here?
Yeah, well, I was saying because they were talking about how why people are going to sell their bitcoins. Like, we're an institution going to sell their bitcoins when they can just borrow against it and never sell it because this is an asset that's fixed in number. So there's no point in selling that asset, right? And then that clearly states that, well, wait a second, then that will collapse the dollar, and that effectively means Bitcoin will go well over $1.2 million.
I mean, when I heard this, because my prediction was 275,000, and people were saying, Chris, are you crazy? Why not 100,000? Why not 150? Well, I was factoring in the money printing and so on, institutions joining the space. But of course, you are factoring all of that in as well. But on top of that, that people are not really willing to sell. And I can see that coming, of course. I'm not saying that it's impossible. And if your scenario was actually come into place, I would be very happy. And also Tyler Jenks, really, God bless him, rest in peace, his hyperwave theory, I think that would more apply to this cycle than maybe, because going to 1.2 million would just create way too many millionaires and billionaires. And then in the end of the day, maybe he was still right. He was just choosing the wrong cycle. Anyway, man, very, very interesting, Da Vinci. 1.2 million for Bitcoin until the end of this cycle, or maybe going into 2022. Very, very interesting. And let's hope that this is actually coming into fruition. I also wanted to ask you, because I know that you are working day and night, not only Pandora's Wallet, but also you are governing here your own token. So do you have anything last year to share before we are wrapping up the video?
Yeah, well, my token has been dragged up with Ethereum's pump, right? As you know, Ethereum pumped over $1,000, and I mean, if you look at the chart of Ethereum, it's like what the heck's going on here? Right?
Yeah,
But yeah, Ethereum's pumped up, and my token's pumped up. And if you want to, with my token, you could join my private Telegram group, right? Once you learn how to sign a message, right? All you have to do is head over to davincij15.com, and then that will take you to this webpage where I explain everything about my token and some videos on how to buy it, how to join the Telegram group, and then in the Telegram group, you'll be able to join the live stream, which is a very small number of people, like only about 80 people today, right? But everybody's questions gets answered. So if you want to be a part of that, I think it's worthwhile to get your to join, get a little bit of the DJ15 token and join that group and be a part of the private live stream. So it's lots of fun, and I enjoy it every single time. And same with NTA as well.
Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing, man. So I could recommend everyone to check it out and join the live streams and so on, because you have a very good opportunity to ask Da Vinci questions which he couldn't answer otherwise in the first place, just because time is very limited. Not as limited as Bitcoin, but it is very limited. So thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. Also, furthermore, for everyone who wants to support us here, just bought a new MacBook. If you want to support me also here in the links down below, if you're an experienced trader, of course, only, make sure you sign up there. You take advantage of the bonus. We get a bonus, you get a bonus, and I think this is a fair deal. Just one very important thing: if you're not experienced, use the testnet and don't use your own money, or maybe just dollar cost average buy and hold Bitcoin. This is the best strategy for you if you are not experienced. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks, Da Vinci, for taking your time here once again, and I'm really looking forward to the next video with a little bit of better quality. I think this was certainly a very exciting one. Interesting times are to come, and maybe this was the blow off top. Let's wait and see here if we are getting into this bearish invalidation point here, hopefully. Anyway, Da Vinci, do you have any last words to share before we are wrapping it up for today?
Always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, one more thing. Let's make the next green Bitcoin candle be as big as the Burj Khalifa. I don't know if you get the biggest building in the world. The next green candle should be as big as that one. And as always, guys, bye-bye.